Hello, humans and pets. It's time to drink the tea. It's tea time.
That's his song. He said he was going to sing
I
a
was
tea
gonna say
time.
sing a singy song. So, I've been under the weather a little bit for the past few days.
A lot of it.
Like 2 days. Um, that's why I sound silly. But we got some tea. We got Let me see what it is. Harney and Sons Fine Tea. It's unique and uncommon tea blends. Is their whole thing. This is pumpkin spice. It's herbal rooibos. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like a plant with pumpkin and spices. There's 20 sachets in this thing. I got it as a deal for $3, which is pretty good. So let's hope it tastes good. They said steep for 5 minutes. You set a timer?
Nope. But according to the British, it's steeped for 3 minutes. But we'll let it sit. So he wouldn't let me pour it downstairs.
Yeah,
He made me lug the whistler out, the old teapot, and do it up here. But he has been sick for the last couple days.
So let me just talk about this tea. So it's in a little sachet. I'll show you one. Look at this guy. You got the tea inside of here. It's inside of the triangle tea bag.
Now, again, we'll refer to the food theorist. Did a whole thing on tea. And he had said, I've never even seen him, because I always buy the cheap, regular black tea or whatever.
Right.
And he had said when they did a test, that was like what gave the best, because the water could get on all sides and stuff. It's better than the normal paper ones. Right. And it was even better than the tea ball that they actually had, because they had a tea ball. So while we're waiting for the tea to steep, they're probably all crashed because someone dropped them on the ground on the way up here. But yeah. Ryan picked these up when we were shopping the other day because he wasn't sure if we did the pumpkin spice Oreos. I think we already did them, but I said, well, it's pumpkin spice. It goes with the tea you're making. So, and if there's any tea aficionados out there that don't like if you do it like this, I think you're supposed to just leave your tea bag.
I'm leaving
and
mine.
Then take it out for at a certain time.
What does it smell like?
I'm one of them crazy people that just leave the tea bag in like the whole time you're drinking it. So it's just like
on the side of the tin.
Yep.
It says little things about it. It's the Mike Harney's tea rating. So it's like the dude who makes it, he rated the tea in 3 different categories. Briskness, which is does it make your mouth pucker? Body, which does the tea fill your mouth? And then aroma, does it have a robust scent? There's a 1 in briskness, a 2 in body, and a 4 in aroma. And just by the smell, you can definitely smell it.
So, I just said we forgot the spoons downstairs. That's what you went and grabbed. Although don't leave it in there. That plastic.
Now it only got 5 ingredients, which is kind of cool, I guess. Caffeine free.
Oh, it is caffeine free.
Yeah.
I just said that to him. I said that's actually a good deal. I drink tea all the time, usually decaffeinated tea because I drink it all day. And I had said to him, geez, $3 for 20 bags. That's actually pretty cheap for a flavored tea. I know I end up paying more than that a lot of times. Yeah. I thought you went to go get a napkin or a bag or something. I mean a plate. But
no.
So you keep your influenza off of me.
Pumpkin spice Oreos.
I swear we did these already.
But I don't think we did. It's the vanilla cookie, which I like more.
I'm pretty sure we did them. We might not have them.
I like them a lot. Reminds me a lot of the carrot cake one, but less dense.
If we didn't do the pumpkin spice, because we might not have, because I don't know what time of the year we did the Oreos. Mm-hmm. We definitely did one with a white cookie, and I don't remember what it was. And I remember in that review, I said the same thing I'm going to say now. I don't hate the white cookie, but it's not an Oreo to me. Like, it's not... I need the chocolate cookie for it to be an Oreo.
One of my favorite Oreos is the Oreo Mint Thins, which is a chocolate cookie. But I'm a fan of that.
I don't think I ever had a thin.
It is limited edition, so get it while it lasts.
With the pumpkin spice, I'm sure. But I told them to let us pour this in advance so that it wouldn't be screaming hot when we try to taste it for you. But he's like, no, you got to bring it up.
It's a lot more fun that way.
You have to watch out. This is very hot.
Herbal celebration of harvest time.
Let me see if I can. Now, on the smell, it's funny because it has when I first even smelt the tea bag, I said, "Is that apple?" Because it gives you that apple pie. Like, is it a cinnamon in it? It gives you like that apple pie smell. Or you could do like a pumpkin pie, you know.
I got me a spork because I'm a little bit of a lemon.
There's got to be spoons over there. Get a spoon before you dirty it
A
up.
spoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
And
really
you
bad
ain't
at
contaminating
drinking.
it with all your sickness.
Look, I'm really bad at
He
drinking
is COVID
hot
negative for the
liquids.
last 2 days. We actually went to the doctor's today, and he doesn't have strep. He doesn't have anything, but he's been sick for 2 days, so I don't know what's
I'm
going
negative on flu as well,
Negative on flu.
but I got something.
He's got something. He's got
So we're
something,
gonna be drinking this tea.
which is supposed to help everything.
I hope so. Yeah, so I'll tell the story like I always do. Hot chocolate or any hot liquid doesn't really fare well when I drink it. It goes everywhere.
It's hot right now,
So.
too. So, all right. So this has got to be at least a few minutes.
I can check.
No, it doesn't matter.
6 minutes. It's time.
Wow, and there you go.
Time
So
to drink
in
the
theory,
tea.
you should take your tea bag out. You should already took it out 3 minutes ago, but
Oh well.
I'm going to see how hot it is.
Oh. Scorching.
Very hot. Burnt my tongue. But on the very first sip, I'll let you say what you think. It has a very strong cinnamon spice on the nose.
Yeah. I mean, you could definitely taste it, but not as much as you can smell it.
No, you definitely get that pumpkin spice flavor out of the tea, which is actually nice. It's not.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like that when you have like a pumpkin spice. A lot of the coffees they end up starting to be too sweet and stuff.
Mhm.
I like this because a we didn't add sugar and we didn't add the milk
didn't
and all
add
the stuff.
anything.
We didn't add anything. We just got it plain, but it gives you enough of. You're still getting a tea taste.
Yeah.
But you also get that back taste of the little
No,
pumpkin
I believe
spice.
this is a red tea. What do you think of that?
I don't think I've ever had a red tea. I will say, I've had, normally it's a black orange pico is what you have. I've done green tea. I've done Earl Grey, which is, that's like nasty. I've done white tea. You know what I mean? I've had so many flavors.
Not an Earl Grey fan.
No, I don't like that one at all. I don't like the white one either. I actually like this. It's a subtle tea flavor. It's
For whatever
not,
reason, in my head, you get like the black like tea with the green one. That's the flavor I kind of get? It's like a lighter
version of a black
Yeah.
orange pico tea. I will agree with that. That's what I was trying to say. Like some of the teas carry like some funky flavors. This one's actually more in the line of normal tea bags.
Mm-hmm. It's not overpowering, which I kind of enjoy. You know, it's more of like a sit-down, pleasant type of thing.
Honestly, that's one of the things I like about the flavored teas or like the different kinds of teas is because unlike when you do like the squirts or you know when you do the squirt juices or if you do the crystal
Like the
lights or
syrups?
something like when you're drinking juice, sometimes it's just too strong. That's why I usually drink the caffeinated tea because you get a hint of a flavor when you do flavored ones. Because a lot of times I'll mix in some flavored ones or I'll do the regular ones. But I actually like this one a lot. I do. I like this
I
one.
enjoyed it a lot. Like I said, I don't know the base price of it if it's not on sale. I got it on sale. This pumpkin spice season's a little bit over, you know. So
Right,
it's
it's
$3
nearing
for
the
20
end.
of them.
That's actually a
I'm
great
sure it was
deal.
about like $6 or $5 or $7.
I'd be interested to
without
see
it.
what it is when you normally get it.
Let's say it's $6 for 20. Would you still get this?
I do like the flavor of it. I don't know.
Like, say it's in peak season.
It would all depend.
Depends what the
As
other
something
flavors are
different,
like.
as something different, I might. You know what I mean? Like I do like the I like the fancy little tea bags. It definitely, you could see it has a nice color in the tea. Granted, we left it in a lot longer, and I'm over here playing with it, which just adds to it. And they say don't do all that because it releases the bitterness and the tannins
Probably
and
should
all
have
that
removed
stuff.
it already.
But honestly, I'm not finding any like. I've been saying that, and you guys can leave a comment down below. And I'll tell the story with that. We've said we've been to Hawaii, and I drank like 6, 7, 10. I don't remember how many the lineup of coffees that were there. And the
Kona
Kona
coffee.
coffee out there was absolutely phenomenal. And either they just brewed it right. There was no bitterness. I drank it black because I usually drink my coffee black now anyways. I didn't before I went there. Every one of them was delicious. If you know a coffee that you can buy in a store that's actually good, even if it's a little pricey, leave a comment down below because I've been
And
interested.
don't say Death Wish.
No, I've been interested to see if there is one that I can brew, because like when I just do like, because a lot of times I'll do like New England coffee, or because it's relatively cheap, and I'll buy like, you know, because I like hazelnut or blueberry or whatever it is, because I drink it black. But if you have one that is actually good and not super bitter, leave a comment down below. I'll be curious, because that's getting at that. This tea isn't bringing any bitterness. It's actually
smooth.
very good tasting.
Like some teas that I've had, kind of like chunky feeling, you know? Like when you drink it, it's like spiky. Is that the way to?
I know what you're trying to say.
I don't get this. It's smooth.
It's
all
yes,
the way.
I will agree with that. There's no, because sometimes you get them and they're like, even right off the bat, even if you took the tea bag out, it's like super bitter, and you want to put like sugar and milk or something in it.
You don't need this.
I always drink it plain anyways, but I think this is excellent tasting on its own with nothing. I think it has just like the perfect amount of flavor. It's not overspiced,
right,
and it's not underspiced. And honestly, the nose is half of your taste buds, anyways, comes from what you smell. It really has a very strong, even now, like a strong cinnamon spice. You don't get it. It doesn't translate to the palate. You get a nice hint of it. It's not super strong,
which I like. I appreciate it. And I would say this is a success. I would see myself buying this again.
I will tell you, if it goes on sale, for sure buy it, because I'll pay you back.
I enjoyed it.
I actually like it.
If you want to see more tea episodes, please leave a comment, because I am curious. I want to do more.
Well, you know, the funny thing is, because he said this in the past, I used to have one of the guys I worked with had a tea ball, and we wanted to try like real tea, but they said on the food there, it's like if you find the tea bags like this, like the triangle ones that aren't paper, they're actual translucent like that, they actually dissolve better. And again, we improperly did it. So if there's any British people watching, they're going to be screaming, "Take the tea bag out!"
Big tea connoisseurs.
I'm sure we screwed up every single thing about it.
But I can say, whatever we did, it tastes good. Pumpkin spice, Harney and Sons fine teas. I would give it
really good.
Are we giving a number?
Out of the tea that I drank today, this is a 10 out of 10.
This is 10 out of 10.
Honestly, this beats. And I've been drinking tea all day, and this just and in fact, it's a step above. It is. I will agree with they don't like the terminology smooth when we do a whiskey review. This one is just that. Yeah. It is so smooth. It is very tasty, and it has just the right amount of flavor. I agree. Yeah, I was kind of nervous because I'm not a pumpkin spice guy, but this brings more cinnamon.
It's like
a
pumpkin pie.
If someone didn't tell me, because I've had hot apple cider, and that's what this reminds me of. It reminds me of a hot apple cider.
Fresh?
Yeah, well, I've had it fresh, and they used to sell packets. We used to have packets like a hot chocolate, and you could do a hot apple cider, and we used to have them all the time here. And it might even been a tea bag. I don't even remember, but it was in the form of like you could make hot apple cider. That's what this reminds me of because of of that nice cinnamon flavor. Like it smells like the middle of an apple pie, and it's really good.
If you know any other flavors you want us to touch upon, maybe a peppermint one has released. Maybe I'll see if we can grab that.
Have you noticed yours getting stronger? Because you leave
Mine
it in.
Kind of leveled off.
Did it? Because when you leave it in, I keep playing with it. I'm doing all the stuff. I kind of did it for a reason. Because there is a theory. You know, you're supposed to take it out at exactly 3 or up to 5 minutes. But honestly, you could. I actually like a strong tea, so it is like slowly getting stronger, and eventually it's going to get that bitter taste. But if you would have took it out right at that 5-minute mark, phenomenal.
Yeah.
So
I mean, in general, it's great. Check out Less Cashable Mash if you're still thirsty for more.
Wow, what a segue that was.
Yeah. Hopefully I get better soon.
Yes, hopefully.
Leave your get better soon comments down below. Be like, get better soon, you lemon, and then I'll reply back. Or just like it.
Well, there you go. So that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.